Ahoy gamers, and welcome back to Return of Reckoning as we play through on our Marauder. So far we are making our way through tiers 2/4, and in this episode we can world, and then we move on to doing some scenarios later on. We do get carried through some scenarios by a really overpowered Squig, so shout out to him. He's a really good Squig Herder. And yeah, so we end up at level 26 at the end of this episode, so we're making our way quickly through tier 2/4. Without further ado, let's jump on in. We are back on Rothmara as we play through Return of Reckoning on a Marauder. We are here in WvW again, because I've been really enjoying WvW. And we are in tier 4 at the moment, just outside Praag. Well, we are in Praag to be precise. As we are, well, I'm personally starting to head towards this keep. Well, there's a lot of them here, so that may have not been a good idea. So our team are actually pushing to capture this keep here. As we can see, we've got a ram up, and the inner door is on 34%. But they've got obviously they've got this whole team here who's stopping us from reaching. So to get to the Badmoon, there's actually a tunnel we have to go through. There's one tunnel here, and I believe there's a tunnel here. Obviously they've got a team of, well, they've got pretty much nearly a whole group stopping us from getting to it, which makes sense, to stop us from getting to it. You can see I just logged on because I tried to fight that fight without any mutations, which meant I couldn't use any of my skills, so I just stood there and I did absolutely nothing and died very quickly. I was going to die very quickly anyway against a group like that. So we're going to attempt to get back. Well, I'm going to attempt to get to the keep before it flips. Otherwise I won't get any contribution for this area, for the zone. So I wouldn't mind getting some of these rewards because some of these weapons are quite nice. Just for the visual of it, that's the keep. Really cool because it's actually underground. I found an entrance. I don't think this was guarded. Well, it doesn't look like it's guarded. And the outer door should be broken. And the inner door should be breaking in a second. Now, there you go. The inner door is just broken. So if you've got this add-on down here, which is called State of the Realm, it will tell you just down here in the bottom right, as you can see. But we want to try and get in. Obviously, be careful with the oil, because the oil is going to rip a lot of people apart. But it looks like the oil is already down, so I should just be able to go straight in. You'll see it's lagging. It's the game, the client just lags with this many people. It's just obviously an old game. It's a bit of a shame, but obviously the lag's not over the end of the world. And I have lost one of my skills. What was my 2 skill? My 2 skill was... I can't remember what my 2 skill was. Whatever it was, I've lost it, and I'm probably not going to get it back. Oh no, it was my Tainted Claw. That's what it was. There you go. This guy does do some AoE, so I kind of don't really want to get hit by it. This is the same as my last episode of us clearing one of the keeps out. All you have to do is kill the Lord, and you essentially cap the keep. Once you cap the keep, you hold all the battle objectives, and you win. This is a bit messy with all of the nameplates. I think I can turn those off if I go through settings. I use the settings. Friends player. No, okay, I just want their names, to be fair. There you go. That's a lot better. And then I don't really want... Okay, you know what that'll do. It's better than what it was. I could probably look through and actually refine this. But I don't really care about allies' pets either. Friendly mob names. There you go. I don't really care what people call their pets, to be quite honest. Yes, well done. You call your pet Timothy. Great. That doesn't mean anything to me. So we'll jump in once this is killed. I'll continue to roam, and we should be able to get some decent content this morning. You can see this morning. You can see it's just gone the afternoon. I'm playing this on Saturday, so hopefully I'll get some decent content during the day. Normally it's pretty good. I was up till very late playing this for I think it was Wednesday's episode, and that was a very late night. And I did join this American and did join him for some roaming, and it went okay. It was just a long night. But But yeah, we'll jump back in when we've got some more content. So we captured Black Praag. There's nothing really else happened after we took the keep. So decided, you know what, I'll do a couple of scenarios. I haven't really done very many scenarios for a while. So I thought, you know, let's just jump in and see what we can do. So here we are, just doing Howling Gorge. I think I know why a lot of people haven't been doing scenarios recently. They've been relatively quiet because Order has been doing a lot of pre-mades. This feels like a pre-made, but I could be wrong. This guy, but he might be very wrong. But this does feel like a pre-made. So if this is a pre-made, I probably won't do any more scenarios after this because well, it just ruins the fun. You're pretty much guaranteed to lose them. Even though I do have a tank, we do have 1, 2, 3. We had 3 healers in this scenario, but yeah, against a pre-made you can't really do much. Now I think it's this guild here called Zergeists. There's at least, I think there's 4 of them. Normally if you see people in the same guild, there's more than 3. It's probably going to be a pre-made. So this is probably going to be a loss, although they're not capping the point. They're just going for kills, which is a bit annoying because it's going to take even longer to get through this. Let's see if I can do anything to this Slayer. It doesn't look like I will be able to do anything. They've got 4 healers here. I can't out heal 4 healers. Maybe this Slayer, maybe. This could happen. Switch to the... Okay, this is not happening. Yeah, if I try and push their healers, I'll just die pretty quickly. Because our healers, they're not focusing that. They haven't got enough range on their group heal. So I think the group heal was only 100 yards. Whereas their single target heal is 150. So unless I'm within 100 yards, I'm probably not going to get any heals from them. I'm trying to help this Witch Elf out. Try and focus this. Let's switch back to the actual single target weapon. Okay, he's now focusing this Warrior Priest. Not as squishy as a Archmage, but it's fun. Let's see what we can do against this Warrior Priest. 8 seconds until I can dub my morale. Probably not going to live until then. Okay, I died very quickly. That's a pretty pointless scenario. Didn't do loads of damage. Every time I ran in, I died. We surrendered. Just no point doing it. The only kill we managed to get was actually one of our guys punting or kicking a Knight of the Blazing Sun into our spawn, which got him killed by a guard. We just couldn't kill him any other way. So I'm now in Reikland. I'm just doing these scout quests. These scout quests give me relatively good experience. I think if I do all of the scout quests, some of them are redoable, so I can do them again. But if I do all the scout quests, I think it's about 20% of my level, which I gain. And I can do that once because there's some that aren't repeatable. Then if I do the repeatable ones on their own, that's about, I think it's like 10% of my level each time I do it. So as I'm solo, I will just go around and collect them all while I'm roaming. Because I'm just going to run up here, grab this one. If I die, I die. It's not the end of the world. I'm not too fussed. And then you've got a lot of these Archmages running around, which will absolutely ruin my day. Which wouldn't surprise me if he turns around. Yeah, he's turned around to focus me. So he's going to get a lot of renown from killing a level 22. But he's run away. So he obviously knew that he wasn't going to win. Go find some action. Been roaming around running some boxes for the last, I don't know, about 20 minutes or so. So it's nice to actually finally find. I know these fights have been happening, just I've not been getting involved. They've been a bit too far away from my liking. So hopefully I can get some points here. Annoyingly, I'm not getting very much luck with that. But as long as I can capture these points, these flags, I get contribution. So when this place does lock, the zone locks, I will get something from it. I've been just essentially running, doing laps. So I've been teleporter. So there's essentially a portal to teleport straight to Reich's Watch. If you hold it, the war camp, so everyone to watch. Scouting all of these, running a couple boxes from the manor to the keep, and going. Then essentially when I die or after I get bored, I go north, scout these two back to the war camp, and that's about 15% of my level right there, just by doing that little trip and these quests. It's good. It's good. Level 40 needs the boxes more than someone leveling up. That's good. Yeah. So I've been doing this one for 15 minutes. This quest, these ones are timed. The ones that are repeatable. So I've just been going back and forth. I'm going to go back up north and grab the next one. So I didn't really get involved in that fight there. It's a bit hard being a melee DPS without a team, but I am low level. So what do I expect? Not really expecting much from it. I have started making a black guard, so I'll probably start playing that. Hopefully I don't want to do tier 1 again, and I don't really want to record tier 1 until the end of tier 1 where I'm relatively strong. I should survive, so I'll be playing that at some point. This is the scale of some of the WvW. See, there's hundreds of them and hundreds of us, and there's not much I can do. I'm just going to sit back and watch the carnage as it unfolds. Yeah, so we've got huge. Okay, got level 4. Yeah, so we've got a huge group of us. We should, if we manage to push, we should be able to do okay here. I'm going to try and just throw some AoEs out, just so I can try and get at least some points here and there. Otherwise, there'd be no point me sitting on it. If I can maybe, yeah, so I'm getting at least something. I'm not expecting to get any kills from this, and I'm very close to dying, and I'm dead. That's fine. That's fine. The respawn, but you can see a lot of them. You can see what kind of the kind of scale this game is at. Considering this is just midday on a weekend, so this is prime time in a way. It's quite good to see this game still live and kicking. Once again, I can't do much, but this is fun. Got a little bit of action here at this that objective. Obviously, I'm not in a party, so okay, I just got one shot by which one? But I'm just gonna watch this play out. So we capture this point, and there's a fair few of them. And hopefully, maybe these guys probably won't res me. I am just a random to them. Yeah, I'm just random to them. That's fine. But at least we wiped them. That's good. Did almost. I got about 10,000 experience earlier from just killing one Shadow Warrior. He was just lucky. He was roughly my level, so I tried to take him on, and we killed each other, which was great. So we gave each other about 10,000 experience. I didn't record it because I completely forgot to press my button. So we are continuing on, and I'm just running back and forth doing this quest here. It gives me 10,000 experience, which is about 6% of my level. So I'm just each time all I do is walk to this keep here, grab a box from one of these two, go to the keep to the south, grab a box from the manor, post it in, and then ride back up. So it's actually quite a good experience. It's a bit boring while I'm waiting for some more action to work, because until we attack the keep again, it's going to be a lot of this cat and mouse. They're going to push, we're going to push. You can see all of us outside the war camp, all of them just up there on that ridge. I'm just grabbing this scout quest, which should be along here. I don't need to go up there, I just need to walk along this ridge. He says. Should just be walking along this ridge. Maybe it's slightly further up, maybe. There we go. So I've essentially walked directly underneath them. But the amount of landmines there, I'm just going to avoid that. And I'm now being targeted, which is fine. He got 2 shots off on me, so it's not the end of the world. That is almost the end of the world. He did almost kill me, which is quite insane. But back to my farming. Hopefully I'll show some more when we get some more PvP going. So we did a lot, and I mean a lot of box running and exploring and doing scouting. And let's just say I'm level 24, 31% towards 25. So I've gone up nearly entire level this day just running boxes and doing those quests. Well, this day, I mean this afternoon. My renown rank hasn't really moved. I've almost got the tier 2 influence reward in the final, in tier 4 of Chaos. But as I'm just running boxes and no one's actually doing anything. We've got a few war bands, but they're not actually doing anything. So just to liven it up and spice things up, I'm just going back to doing some scenarios. As I keep my contribution even when I'm in the scenario. So I may as well do something while waiting. I'll continue to run boxes and whatnot, but I'm going to obviously do this in my spare time. Hopefully I can save this poor shaman. Good use of a knockback there, actually. Very good use of a knockback. And this shaman, witch hunter's down. So I forgot what I was fighting just then. Hopefully I can get into this fight. So there's an archmage just there, which is what I want to target. Throw my axe at him. We use get the chopper, which is good skill. And that's the one down, so I'm going to go back into this chunk. Don't really want to push their backline, mainly because they've got a bright wizard and a couple archmages, so they would melt me. Let's see if I can drop the morale on this witch hunter. If he stops running about, I should be able to get a kill him relatively quickly. Obviously, he does want to run about, so he doesn't take all the damage. And there we go, this rune priest just over here. We've almost captured the point I'm going to need on these, because I'm trying to get the event done. Yeah, I've got 1 day left to do the event or something along those lines. Yeah, his bright wizard's just going to melt. There we go. And there's no point focusing any of these. Let's try and take out his rune priest over here. Okay, I'm not going to be able to take a rune priest out on my own, especially as he de-taunted me. So therefore I do 50% less damage to him. And maybe this guy's going to be a bit squishier. I've got my debuff on him, my healing debuff. He's been pulled into the blob. And a blob of death, I'm going to call it. And I'm just going to do some AoE here. There you go. Got my morale on him as well. So that popped him. And that should be a relatively quick scenario. There, that's a win. Obviously I wasn't top damage. These choppers did a really good job with these black guards guarding them. So that's quite a good scenario to get things back into the swing of it. But you know what I'm about to do. Back to running boxes. Hopefully we get some more scenarios in to kind of spice up this afternoon. So I did want to keep grinding out these boxes and hopefully get some more influence and get some WvW in Reikland or in tier 4 order Empire versus Chaos. So I wouldn't mind these weapons here. So I'm only a few levels away. These weapons, their DPS is almost almost double my DPS of one of my weapons. So I really need a weapon upgrade. Ideally I need all my items upgraded. So my items were upgraded when I did the dungeon at level 17. So I am relatively low geared for where I should be. Fair enough, I get bolstered, but bolstered will not carry me for forever, really. So I want to get this reward, but it does require me to run another 24 boxes. It will take a bit of time, but I can do that while doing scenarios, so it wouldn't be too bad. Doing scenarios as well keeps my renown rank relatively high, which is not too bad. So this Shadow Warrior here tried to gank the Witch Elf. The Witch Elf definitely doesn't need any help. I'll assist anyway. So that's 5k experience just there. So pretty tasty. So 5k experience, 3,000 renown, and a little bit of influence. Obviously, there's enough influence. That is essentially the influence of one of these supply boxes. So that's one less I need to do for this tier 2 award. So soloing on this is really beneficial. You get loads of renown, loads of experience if you're trying to level up. But obviously, at risk reward, you're not likely to get many kills like that. Fair enough, I stole that. I assisted that Witch Elf. She definitely didn't need any help killing that Shadow Warrior, but I just assisted and got that reward. If I killed that on my own, I would have got probably double the reward because it's shared over half the people. Oh, never seen one of those thankful fouls before, but I'm going to leave it be. Don't think I can take on a hero. We're running another scenario. We're on Howling Gorge. We essentially, I died in the first push, which is fine, I guess. Not expecting to survive every single push. I have got a guard on me, which is from a what's it called? Blackguard, who's over there on the one in towards us now. All their healers have essentially either died or they're not here, so we just focus on their tanks. There is a Yoda wizard, bright wizard just there, who's obviously going to run away. We now capture the point, so we can now move to the next point, which is good. This is the first or second scenario today. I've done a few, but we just kept losing them. So the last one, which we did, Gromril's Crossing, we did really well. We won. This one, obviously, it's too early to say. Fingers crossed, we can do quite well on this one as well. And Slayer's going to be my priority. He's going to hunt down our healer. He's got there's two DPS on our healer. One down. Annoyingly, they managed to kill the other one. And I'm about to go down as well. So they push us from behind. So, although I have got a guard, which is nice, it would be nice if they kind of protected the one healer we've got on our team. I'll just double check that he is the only healer on our team, so I'm not talking out my rear end. Okay, there is a shaman on our team as well, just no Zam here. They push us off the battle objective, so hopefully we can just regroup on mid and we should regain. So we are back, we're fighting on this bridge here. I'm just going to spam some AoE down. Okay, they knocked me off the bridge, it's not the end of the world. Hopefully I can just sprint back up. They're going to be on this capture point. Okay, they're not on the capture point. Okay, that makes life slightly easier. This Yoda wizard is going to be my target now. I don't know what disarming does. Oh, he did a lot of damage there. He did a lot of damage. It's quite interesting how much damage. Oh, he's potted up. Fine. He's going to be a bit of a twink. But hey, I was on my own. He potted to regain health as well. It's pretty interesting. I haven't shown all of this because we've just been chasing a couple of the players. But it's been quite a fun match actually. It's been a lot of objective play rather than just going for kills. It's been quite fun. And not really sure what that shaman's doing there. It doesn't seem to be doing any damage and doesn't seem to be healing. There we go, popped my morale. Hopefully we can cap this midpoint. Slow this guy down. There's enough of us on it, we should cap it before them. It looks like they're on their way. So if I can at least slow them down, we should cap it. There we go, we capped it. That's all that matters. I don't mind if I die here, at least we capped the point. I'm playing the keyboard piano, just pressing every key I have. That's the end of the snow. Didn't do too badly there. Got a few killing blows there. I got the most in our team actually. Let's have a look. Destruction, killing blows. No, I guess this person did, whoever this one is. Obviously, if it's 11, it's glitched out and it just has a 1. So that's quite a good scenario. Good example of going for the objectives. We lost overall, but their team just went for the objectives. Their entire team just jumped at every objective, one after another after another. And they did really well. If you look at objective scores, they're all higher than most of our team, saying that I'm one of the lowest. But hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Scenario I'm not showing you guys yet. This is Battle for Praag. Essentially it's the same as the others. You cap the point and you push the enemy back. It's quite a good little mission because you've got this ranged part there, so if they push you, you can sit up, ranged DPS can sit up there, or healers can sit up there, or you can just push the point as we are doing here anyway. This Slayer is going to be a tasty victim, hopefully. Yep, Slayer down. Hopefully I can get this Bright Wizard. Bright Wizard down. This Rune Priest is trying to run away. Hopefully I can once again get this guy. Obviously I'm not killing them myself, but I'm helping kill them. He's nice. I might not be able to finish this guy off because he's going to spam his heal. Might be close. There you go, he popped his morale on himself. And that guy finished him off. So once you cap the middle point, you have to go around here. He did a detour on me as well. Once you cap the middle point, you have to go around the map. So around the edge, around the houses, and then back round to the back of the BO. BO being barrel objective. We should capture the centre of Prague any second now. Not too, is there any squishy targets in here? believe there is a Slayer just there. It's Slayer called Garbage. Let's see how garbage he really is. Let's spin to win, shall we? Yeah, not too worried if I do. Not too worried about spinning to win. Hopefully I can get my morale from this guy. I did, but he managed to heal most of his health up. Let's focus on this Warrior Priest. This is what normally a good melee train tends to look like. Everyone's focused on the same target normally. And we've got some really good choppers here. They're doing some really good damage. Yeah, these choppers are going to be top of the scoreboard. Yeah. Or relatively close to the top of the scoreboard if they're not top. Well, let's see if I can just get this cap. This point has been capped. No, it hasn't been capped yet, so I'm just going to sit and cap the point. Nice and easy. Just going to keep needing those because I can, once again, for my... I haven't done the event yet, so hopefully I can speed run it before it ends. You see we've got 21 kills, they've got 2, which is quite interesting. I've got 1 of the killing blows, which is nice. This point's been taken, we can now just run round to the next point. That's their spawn point, just there. They also have another spawn point if they want to use it, but they can just go around the back of their spawn and come out through there. But they don't tend to use it, so not many people know about it. We can just capture this point with relative ease. This should get me to level 25 once we complete this scenario. Just looking at this damage here, this Squig Herder. Double the damage of the nearest person. That's insane. Didn't know Squig Herders were that powerful. Well, I've not seen what Squig Herders are like. I've not played one since release. But that is strong as hell. I don't know what spec he is either. Whether he's DPS, melee. So it's Biblic. If I can find Biblic, I can see what he's doing. Oh, it looks like he's melee, so he's going to be like an AoE spec, I believe. This guy's just jumping around. I mean, he's nice, easy kill there. Where's Biblic gone? Yeah, so he's an armoured squig. Let's see. So he's got some pots. So he's just a melee spec. It's pretty cool. You don't tend to you don't tend to see him until tier 2/3. They're pretty cool builds. Let's see what he's got. Armor wise, yeah, so he's pretty well geared as well, which does help him. Pretty nice. But this is now a win, so we'll jump in to see the final scoreboard once it pops up. Here's hoping we have the same result. Got Praag again. We have the same power team over here, I believe. So we have the Squig Herder with his tanked lands, alarms, from Elish, and then the healer. So hopefully this should go as smoothly as the last one. Looks like it's already going pretty smoothly because we've already got a fair few kills. The guy's going to keep hunting on our healers. I'm not too worried about that. I want to try and hit this white line here. There we go. So if I can take this white line out, I'll be happy. Okay, he has... Okay, I've been frozen in place. Where's the Squig Herder gone? I want to try and keep assisting him if I can. Let's see if I can hit this Nightly Blade and something. Okay, I'm going to take out this Iron Breaker first. Keep clicking dead corpses, so keep trying to attack a dead corpse. We all know a corpse isn't going to fight back. This Runekeeper over here is going to be my next target after I kill this. Okay, Runekeeper time. Rune Priest, it's not a keeper, this is not Lord of the Rings Online. Same class anyway. So they all got melted. The Squig Herder can jump up there, which is insane. Look at them melt. That is mad. Wow, that's really impressive. Right, well, I'm not going to stand here and just watch. I'm going to go around and try and assist him. It's insane how much damage this Squig Herder is doing. Let's see how much damage he's actually done. So I'm quite low down. He's obviously insanely high. And there we go, there he goes. He's going to go, he's got his target, he's going to go wreck something. Okay, he doesn't really care much for this Blazing Sun, I completely understand why. But it'd be rude to leave for this Blazing Sun standing. This Blazing Sun as well. If I can find a squishy target, I can drop my morale onto him. This guy. And there is another squishy target right here, this Engineer. Although they have just taken out our back line, which is a bit sad. Hopefully we can thin out some of the troops. If we can take out the Warrior Priest, we'll be in a good place. Okay, Squig Herder, I think, just wiped that Warrior Priest out. And hello there, Shadow Warrior, you're next. He hasn't used a disengage yet, so I'm expecting him to probably jump any second now. Never mind, and I'm back now dead. It's fine, well, this cringe heal might heal me, or res me. There we go. Always thank the healer. Oop. I do need a macro for that, so I can just press it and I can keep going, rather than having to type it. I'm going to switch to my AoE spec here. There's a couple around. Oh, there's a Warrior Priest just there on his own. So I'm not going to switch. I'm going to hunt down his Warrior Priest, try and defend our Disciple of Cains. I should be able to solo this guy, to be fair. Okay, this chopper's deciding to pop in, which is fine. This guy has no chance at all. Right, back into... So we've got 260 points. They're doing better than they did last time. But obviously last time they still lost. Hopefully I can... Yeah, so I went not close enough to snare him. It's fine, he gets away, he gets to survive. So they've captured the last point, so if we sit here, in 18 seconds turn we can recap this point. So I'm just going to wait here. So this white line came all the way around to come back to me. It was nice that he came back to me. I thought he was just going to leave me be. And he runs away. So that's the scenario over. Quite a good scenario, to be quite honest. Didn't do the most damage, but obviously I was never going to compete with, obviously, the big boy himself. And the white line, the scenario's over, buddy, and he keeps trying to attack you. So, that, yeah, you can tell they're a bit butthurt. At least the white line was. Rat him, whoever that is. When the scenario ends, just leave the scenario. You don't need to keep attacking people. But that is that. In my in between the two scenarios, I ran all the way up there, scouted that and handed it in. So I'm now 46% on the way to level 26. So winning scenarios is actually quite a good way to level up. You get loads of marks. So I'll probably just see if I can queue for another scenario. And then while I'm doing that, there's a couple things I need to do in town. So we'll see you in the next scenario. Doing another scenario, we've got the really overpowered Squig Herder again, which is great. Don't know how well this is going to go because it's just a slightly more spaced out, so he's not going to be able to do as much AoE damage. It's saying that he's already killed a engineer, which is insane, and I'm about to go down. So it's okay. The healer is obviously focusing on keeping the what's it called? Okay, the healer's actually DPS healer. Nice. But the healer's obviously focusing on keeping up the Squig Herder, which makes sense. Or if he's not, he's obviously focusing on Squig Herder. Even if he's not trying to focus on keeping him up, I should say. That is his main focus because he's in the same party as the Squig Herder, which I completely agree with. Squig Herder is actually essentially securing the win for everyone else. If he stays alive and I die, no, never mind. I'm just a poor marauder. Try and dump my morale near him. Got the final kill, and then we can just run to the next point. That's the end of that scenario. Did really well. He did really well again. This Squig Herder. Shout out to him for the third scenario in a row. So I'm going to leave straight away. Queue for another scenario because when you're on a winning bandwagon, you may as well ride it for as long as possible. So I'll keep showing each win. Every win we get, I'll keep showing each win and how much experience I'm getting, because that was another 25% of my level. So if I keep this up, I should be levels 26 within the next scenario. Then I'll just keep jumping the bandwagon. Another scenario complete. That got me to level 26. I'm quite low down. I died a lot. That was slightly harder than the previous couple scenarios. I was focusing on the objectives. You can see I've got not the highest objective score, but quite a high objective score. I essentially let everyone else do the job, do the work, and I just sat back watching. Right, next one. That was the last scenario we'll be doing. We lost it tremendously, so I'm going to be looking at some gear, hopefully upgrading myself ready for the next episode, because my gear is a bit slacking. But if you made it this far, thank you much for watching, and I do hope to see you in... There's a mailbox here. I do hope to see you in the next episode of Return of Reckoning on the Marauder itself. Well, I've got some potions for getting to level 30 of an armor. Awesome. Yep, so I hope you have a wonderful day, and peace out.